Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. So digging in now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Robles is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. Here's Howie Kendrick.
That is four. The second baseman.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Count is even. 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
3-2 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Eric Thames.
Eric Thames.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Thames behind 1-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way.
Adam Eaton.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Designated hitter.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he fouls this one off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. In is Joey Votto now. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Sliding into the box, Aristides Aquino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
0-1 the count. Dietrich is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nick Senzel becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Galvis behind, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Victor Robles. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Here now is Juan Soto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1, here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
0-2, the count to Suarez. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame form. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Digging in, Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Adam Eaton.
Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Aquino is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kyle Finnegan takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here now is Trey Turner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
High in the air out to center field. Aquino is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 2-0 count, the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2-1, here it is.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Sean Doolittle is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Splitter, 2-2. Castellanos at second. Suarez at first. 2 out in the inning. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Howie Kendrick earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Senzel onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
7th inning.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Doolittle typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
So we've got him swinging. Aristides Aquino becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Doolittle's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Amir.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Adam Eaton digging in next. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dietrich is there, 2 down. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. From the stretch. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Castro is under it, 1 out. Ready for another chance? Nick Senzel. And speed's the name of the game with him. Despite being a bronze-tier player, he can be an absolute terror on the base paths. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 to count. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is off the plate, up and away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Runners off for second. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. To third, gloved by Castro. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. lifted into the air to shallow center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Into the box, Victor Robles. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Juan Soto to the plate now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Daniel Hudson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. A 1-1. 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now with the plate, Joey Votto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get